Besties, welcome back to Skin Talk with Bookie, the go-to place for radiant, ageless skin. If you have been battling dark spots, uneven tone, or stubborn hyperpigmentation on melanin-rich skin, especially as you age, you are not alone. Yeah, besties, you are not alone. Today, I'll be diving into how to effectively treat hyperpigmentation the right way for women of color, safely, naturally, and with results that glow. Let's get into it. Treating hyperpigmentation effectively for melanin-rich skin for women of color, you need to have these actives at the back of your mind. In fact, at your fingertips. Each time you want to get a product designed or formulated to treat hyperpigmentation, if any of these actives are not present, don't get that product. So besties, in treating your hyperpigmentation, you need to have a treatment plan in mind. You need to find out what are the things to look out for in a product formulated to treat hyperpigmentation. So this is the area of treatment plan. I'm going to be taking you through the treatment plan you need to have in mind in treating your hyperpigmentation. Now let's come to the step-by-step treatment plan. How you can plan your treatment. One is sun protection. It's a must-do step. It's a must-do step when you are trying to treat your hyperpigmentation. You must protect your skin from the sun. Hyperpigmentation worsens with sun exposure, even indoors. So even while you are indoors, you need to protect yourself from the sun because your pigmentation worsens with sun exposure. So please use broad spectrum sunscreen with SPF 50 or higher. If I can get something higher, go for it. Look for zinc oxide, titanium dioxide formulas that don't leave a white cast. Brands like the Black Girl sunscreen, reapply your sunscreen every 2 to 3 hours when you're outdoors. It's very, very important. It's not enough to apply before you set out. You need to cultivate the habit of reapplying your sunscreen. My previous video on double cleansing for mature skin, I talked about my own sunscreen. I have two types, the cream one and the spray one. So I apply the cream one before I leave the house. So for my every 2 to 3 hours touch up, I make use of the spray one. It's convenient for me to use. If you haven't seen that video, please kindly do so. You will also learn one or two things from it, from a better skin appearance. Double cleansing is the way to go now when you cleanse. Cleansing once is not just enough. You need to cleanse once some days, but for that deep cleansing, you need to double cleanse. So if you haven't seen that video, please kindly do so. It will be of great help to your skin appearance. So you need to wear sunscreen, SPF 50 and above. Another treatment plan you also need to consider after sunscreen protect is your cleanser. Your cleanser must be a gentle one. So avoid harsh soaps or scrubs that can cause micro tears or irritation. This can also trigger hyperpigmentation on melanin-rich skin for women of color. Use fragrance-free, non-foaming cleansers, e.g., CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. It's one option, or the La Roche-Posay Toleriane. I recommend all this most of the time in all my videos that have to do with your skincare routine. You can also get yourself the Luvernis Derma Hydrating Cleanser. This is gentle and hydrating for women of color. Don't overwash. Please, besties, note, don't overwash. If you are double cleansing, don't overdo it. If you are singly cleansing, don't overdo it. Cleanse twice daily, in the morning and in the evening. That's all you need. Don't overdo it. Don't say because my skin is usually very oily, it's extremely oily, or I wore heavy makeup today and I have oily skin. For me to get rid of that huge amount of makeup on my face, let me wash twice using your cleanser. Don't overdo it. What you need daily is twice daily cleansing, morning and night, so that you don't end up irritating your skin. This can trigger hyperpigmentation, darkening of the skin. Targeted treatment is another treatment plan. Targeted treatments such as brightening serums and actives. You need a brightening serum in your plan in treating hyperpigmentation. These are proven products and actives for women of color. If any of these actives are not present, don't get that product. So I'm going to be listing out some actives that have been proven, tested to be effective on hyperpigmentation for melanin-rich skin for women of color. I'm focusing on melanin-rich skin for women of color. One of them is niacinamide, 5%. Benefits of this is that it calms inflammation and fade dark spots. That product that contains 5% niacinamide, you can go for the ordinary niacinamide 5% for face and body. It's a kind of emulsion to address various types of hyperpigmentation. So no matter your kind of hyperpigmentation, either it is melasma, that is hormonal related, whether it is age related, whether it is sun exposure related, whether it is harsh products related, you can get this particular product for effective treatment of hyperpigmentation. Azelaic acid, concentration 10 to 20%. If it's anything lesser, please don't get it. Okay? Azelaic acid 10 to 20%. Azelaic acid is known to be a tyrosinase inhibitor, meaning it reduces melanin production, effectively fading dark spots and hyperpigmentation. It also has anti-inflammatory properties which can help with acne and redness. Benefits of it is that it brightens and it's safe for sensitive skin. Product recommendation I'm going to recommend here, product recommendation containing azelaic acid, is the ordinary azelaic acid suspension, 10%. This serum is a good option for those looking for a straightforward azelaic acid treatment. There's no beating around the bush. A straightforward azelaic acid treatment. If you can get this product, this serum, then you are ready to get rid of that hyperpigmentation that has been on your skin for. Our product in this light is this Color's Choice 10% azelaic acid booster. This booster can be mixed with other serums or moisturizers for a customized treatment. So you can get this particular Paula's 10% azelaic suspension. All right, you can mix it with an existing serum or any of the face moisturizer for convenient use. Okay, that is also has been proven to be effective on hyperpigmentation for melanin-rich skin for women of color. Another active here is the alpha arbutin 2%, safer alternative to hydroquinone. Yes, alpha arbutin works by inhibiting melanin production, helping to fade dark spots and even out skin tone. Benefit is that it inhibits melanin production. Example of products containing alpha arbutin is good molecules discoloration correcting serum. You can get that. You can also get the ordinary alpha arbutin 2% hyaluronic acid. A popular choice that combines alpha arbutin with hyaluronic acid for hydration and improved absorption. So these are popular choices. If you can also get yourself any of these two that I've mentioned, then you are good to go on treating and clearing that hyperpigmentation that has refused to leave the surface of your skin. Another active here is the vitamin C, especially the L-ascorbic acid or the derivative. We also have the glucoside derivative. Benefit is that it brightens and it's also an antioxidant. We all know the function of antioxidant when it comes to hyperpigmentation. Help us to mop up free radicals that cause photoaging. Product example here, and it's the best product recommendation here. I will recommend the Timeless Skincare 20% vitamin C serum with vitamin E and ferulic acid. Please note, 10 to 20% L-ascorbic acid is a good range for effectiveness, 10 to 20%. But higher concentration can be irritating for some skin types. So you need to consider that, please. So CeraVe Skin Renewing Vitamin C Serum. This serum contains 10% pure vitamin C, that is the L-ascorbic acid, and is formulated to brighten and even skin tone, while also restoring the skin's protective barrier with ceramides. That's the CeraVe Vitamin C Serum. When it comes to skin type, using vitamin C serum. Consider your skin type when selecting a vitamin C serum. For example, consider what your skin type. Sensitive skin may benefit from lower concentrations or gentler vitamin C derivatives like the ascorbyl glucoside. Yeah, that's a gentler form of vitamin C derivative. All right. So for my sensitive skin folks, you can go for vitamin C serum that has ascorbic glucoside as the main active ingredient. Here is the ordinary ascorbyl glucoside. We also have tranexamic acid as another active that you should also consider. Tranexamic acid is a synthetic derivative of the amino acid lysine. It works by interfering with melanin production, which can help fade dark spots and hyperpigmentation. It is often combined with other brightening ingredients like niacinamide and arbutin for a more comprehensive approach to skin brightening. If you have product containing all these other actives combined with tranexamic acid, this will be a very good choice for your hyperpigmentation. It is especially helpful for melasma. So those of us that our hyperpigmentation is as a result of hormonal imbalance at certain age, especially perimenopause and menopause. If you are within that stage, melasma is a common hyperpigmentation for women of color. I would recommend you go for products containing a combination of tranexamic acid, niacinamide, and arbutin in the products. All right. An example of product here is Paula's Choice Clinical Discoloration Repair Serum. This serum combines tranexamic acid with niacinamide to brighten the complexion and address pigmentation and sun damage. Another option here is the Inky List Tranexamic Acid Serum. This serum contains 2% tranexamic acid, 2% acai berry extract, 2% vitamin C to promote even skin tone. So these two products options that I've recommended, if you can get any one of them, then you're good to go on treating your hyperpigmentation. The fourth treatment plan for your hyperpigmentation is the chemical exfoliant, which has to be done 1 to 2 times per week maximum. Avoid aggressive scrubbing. Choose chemical exfoliants such as lactic acid, which is gentle for dry skin. Remember, aging skin, our skin tends to be drier. All right. Or mandelic acid. You can also go for mandelic acid, which is safe for dark skin. It reduces pigment on the skin. You can also try the polyhydroxy acid, PHA for short. This is ideal for sensitive skin. It's a gentler form of chemical exfoliant. Don't mix multiple acid at once to avoid irritation. That's one tip I'm going to give to you. Don't mix multiple acids to avoid irritation. Yeah, some of us might be tempted to want to overdo it. I know how hyperpigmentation can be for we women of color. Because our skin is so rich in melanin, we tend to produce more at certain age. And also melanin rush. There's a terminology known as melanin rush. Melanin is there in our skin to also serve as a defense mechanism against external factors. When there's trauma on the skin, melanin just rushes. Aside from age, at certain age, there's overproduction of melanin from your late 30s upward. There's overproduction of melanin resulting in melasma. It's just the skin's natural defense response to a trauma to the skin. So hyperpigmentation sets in. It can be stubborn to get rid of on melanin-rich skin. That's why I said it's a big hurdle. It takes long. In fact, it takes patience to clear hyperpigmentation. So when you have, some of us might be tempted to just want to rush the treatment, want to think maybe by increasing the concentration of all these actives, that is the best solution to getting rid of your hyperpigmentation. No, you are only harming the skin the more. Your skin barrier will be disrupted, irritation will set in as a result of skin barrier being disrupted. So don't be too in a hurry, don't be too harsh in your method of treating your hyperpigmentation. Get the right product. Don't use more than one active in your treatment plan. Don't combine more than 2 acids. For instance, for this exfoliant that I talked about, it's either you get an exfoliant containing just mandelic acid, or you could get the one containing just lactic acid. or you could go for the gentler form, which is the polyhydroxy acid. In fact, it's the new generation of alpha hydroxy acid. It's very gentle, very gentle. So for those who have sensitive skin, extremely sensitive skin, you can go for chemical exfoliant containing polyhydroxy acid. Another thing you also need to consider in your treatment plan is avoid triggers. Don't pick at acne or bumps. I know some of us are guilty of this. Don't pick your acne or bumps. No matter how irritating the texture of your skin is when you touch your skin, just leave it. Don't pick at them, okay? Avoid harsh DIY lemon scrubs or undiluted apple cider vinegar. Please note, limit hot water, which can dry out the skin. All this will trigger hyperpigmentation. Really, besties. Watch for fragrance and alcohol-free products. If you can do all of this, you won't be triggering the formation of hyperpigmentation on your skin. I want to craft a simple routine for you. See, when it comes to treating hyperpigmentation for melanin-rich skin, you don't need to have an overwhelming skincare routine. I tell people a lot. Let's be realistic with ourselves, okay? When a routine is too overwhelming, especially within this age bracket, 40 and above, it becomes overwhelming for us. When a routine is already about 5 to 7 steps, it doesn't have to be like that. When your routine is simple, you'll be consistent at your routine. When it is overwhelming, you'll be discouraged. You are consistent today, tomorrow you are not. Next tomorrow you are not. When you think of all the steps that you need to go through, you just give up on that product. Some of you even now decide to use it wrongly. The one you're supposed to use first, you end up not using it. Just move to the last product, maybe just to use one product. Let's say vitamin C serum is part of your routine, and in applying your vitamin C serum is like the fifth step for an overwhelming routine. What you do, you try to, sometimes we all try to justify our actions. You just cleanse your face and you just jump to wearing your vitamin C serum and you go to bed. Whereas there are some other steps that you're supposed to follow through before you get to using your vitamin C serum. It can just be overwhelming. So I'm going to craft out a simple morning routine and evening routine that is effective in treating your hyperpigmentation. Nothing too complicated, nothing too overwhelming. Here is a simple routine. For your morning routine, your first step should be cleansing. Get a gentle cleanser like I've recommended. If you can get the Luvenis Derma Hydrating Facial Cleanser, La Roche-Posay Tolerian Cleanser, or the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. Those ones that I've recommended, if you can get your hands on any one of them, use a gentle cleanser to wash your face first in the morning. Then you get yourself a niacinamide serum and vitamin C serum. These two serum, if you use them in the morning, followed with your moisturizer. After your moisturizer, the last stage is applying your sunscreen, SPF 50, or if you can get something higher. That's about 4 steps there for your morning routine. So nothing too complicated. Those two work perfectly well. They work in synergy. One, niacinamide will help to balance your oil production, strengthen your skin barrier. It also helps in brightening your skin and also help fading out your hyperpigmentation. In combination with vitamin C serum, this dry product delivers an amazing effect on your hyperpigmentation. You apply moisturizer containing ceramide, squalene, hyaluronic acid for proper hydration and strengthening of skin barrier. Then you follow with sunscreen, SPF 50 minimum, before you set out for the day. But always apply like 10 to 15 minutes before you set out for the day, giving it enough room to sink in into your skin for that shield that you need from the sun. For your evening routine, you also cleanse. Like I said, you must cleanse twice daily. You also cleanse in the evening, then followed by a serum containing alpha arbutin or azelaic acid. So any of those products I recommended, if you can get any one of them, just in the evening, one serum is all that you need. But make sure it's a serum containing either of these actives, azelaic acid or alpha arbutin. And then follow with a moisturizer. For your evening routine, it's just a 3-step routine. You cleanse, you apply your treatment serum, the one containing any of the actives I've mentioned, and then you moisturize. Your moisturizer could be the one that enhances moisture, because when we sleep, that is when our body repairs. So make sure that the moisturizer has higher concentration of hyaluronic acid, ceramide, for skin repair at night. The day you need to exfoliate, exfoliation has to be done at night. Adding your exfoliation to your routine makes it 4, but you know it's not an everyday thing. It's about 2 times a week. For some skin, it's just once you need to exfoliate. So 2 times weekly exfoliation. Make sure you add a gentle exfoliant, preferably mandelic exfoliant or lactic acid exfoliant, or the polyhydroxyl exfoliant for those who have sensitive skin. The night that you need to exfoliate, you cleanse first. If your exfoliant is the rinse off exfoliant, you don't need to cleanse first. There are some exfoliant now that are on the market that they are formulated like a cleanser. They come in a foaming. It's something that you apply on the face, you massage for 1 minute, and then you rinse off. Whereas there are some exfoliant that you apply and take to bed without rinsing off. Whichever one you get, if it's the rinse off exfoliant, use the order of application. You use it first since it's a rinse off, so it serves as your cleanser. Then apply your serum, and then you moisturize, you go to bed. But if you have a leave on exfoliant, this is the routine, this is the order of application. You cleanse with your hydrating cleanser, you apply your serum, and then you apply your chemical exfoliant. After the chemical exfoliant, you add a moisturizer just to repair your skin as well. So that's about it with your night routine. And when you're exfoliating, 2 consecutive nights is recommended. If you exfoliate this night, tomorrow you exfoliate. You don't leave a day interval when it comes to chemical exfoliants. So that's how you use your chemical exfoliant for effective treatment on hyperpigmentation. Extra tips for you, my besties. Take note of these extra tips that I want to give to you. Consider an internal approach too. Internal approach such as taking supplements rich in zinc, supplements, vitamin C supplements, collagen supplements. But when you're taking supplements, always consult your healthcare provider. Don't just dabble into any supplement and use. Please seek a recommendation first. Eat and drink antioxidant rich foods such as berries and leafy greens. This would also help with hyperpigmentation. And stress and lack of sleep can worsen pigmentation too. I'm sure by now you're aware of this from my previous videos on lifestyle habits that we engage in and make us look older. Hyperpigmentation can make anyone look way older than your actual age. Try and make sure you avoid stress and make sure you have quality sleep time. This would also help in conjunction with your treatment plan and the routine I've crafted for you. If you can do this effectively, besties, then you are ready to get rid of that hyperpigmentation on your skin as melanin-rich skin women of color that we are. All right. Thank you all for being part of this video as usual. For my new subscriber, you're welcome to my channel, and I hope you've learned 1 or 2 things from today's episode. And for those who are just maybe by accident you found yourself listening to my video this moment and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, you can do yourself a favor by clicking on the subscribe button. So that is not enough. You can also click on the bell, that bell that you see. It's a notification bell that would always alert you when I drop a new video on skincare and wellness for aging skin, precisely for women of color. And if you know this video has been of great help to you, you can kindly give me a thumbs up on the button down below. If you have any comment, you can always drop a comment. You can always share my video as well to bless other people out there that are struggling with hyperpigmentation. Until my next episode, thanks for staying tuned. Bye.